Hello there, everyone. Good day. I hope that whenever you are feeling okay or you're doing fine. So today, we're going to have a discussion that every one of us could relate to. A topic that has an impact in our daily life in this new normal type of society. So a discussion about the use and the importance of face mask that has become a part of our daily necessity for today. So, together with my group mates, I am Angelique Calvo Octavio, a third-year mathematics student at St. Joseph Institute of Technology, and I will act as the moderator for today's discussion. So, but before we start tackling our topic, the finalists will introduce themselves. So, let us start with finalist number one.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jamaida Dikunotapdasan, major in mathematics, and I am the first panelist for this discussion.
So good morning, everyone. I'm May Espinola Alcas, a B.Ed student, second panelist from St. Joseph Institute of Technology.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mara K. Alabordo, a third-year student in B.Ed in St. Joseph Institute of Technology.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gina I. Salas, and I'm currently taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics at St. Joseph Institute of Technology, and I am your fourth panelist for today's discussion.
Everyone, my name is Catherine Isduro, BSEd Mathematics, third year, at student of St. Joseph Institute of Technology, a fifth finalist.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Lynette Pagaduan, third year student of BSEd Math. I am your sixth panelist.
So, okay, thank you for those introductions. So, now let's begin with our discussion. So, our first question is, what is the importance of wearing mask? So, let's hear from our panelist number one.
As the moment we hear from the news about this spread virus called COVID-19, the people started to panic, collecting a lot of masks that resulted product itself out of stock in pharmacies, malls, specifically here in Butuan, even though the government or the president then still not officially declared to put the place into lockdown. Now, with regards to the question and the action of citizen, this give us thoughts that wearing a mask have two significance. One is to protect ourselves to contain the virus, and the second one is to prevent spreading the virus. And that's all.
So on the pro side, there are advantages which came from wearing a mask. On the other side, people have been ignoring wearing face masks, and which has brought a wave of infection among the community. So wearing of mask has been seen to be a big player when it comes to the passing of the virus, because when one is wearing a mask, they stand a higher chance to protect themselves from the virus than those who don't wear one. When people don't wear a mask, the transmission probability is very high. And when one person wears a mask, the transmission probability now becomes low. But when both people wear a mask, the transmission probability becomes lowest. Thank you.
Importance of wearing masks is to prevent the spread of the virus, and using face masks prevents the sick people from spewing the respiratory droplets from their noses and mouth as they capture the large infectious droplets within the mask. And also, wearing masks is important, especially in the public area, to prevent ourselves and protect ourselves.
So for me, personally, so especially in my own experience, so the importance of wearing face mask all the time, specifically that we are under the threat of coronavirus. So wearing face mask keep us from being exposed from the virus. So especially when we go outside and we are we have or we are exposed, we are close contact to the other people. So COVID-19 occurs when you are 6 feet away from the person who is showing symptoms of coronavirus. So um and the worst part is COVID-19 can be transmitted through the air. So wearing face mask can prevent from the faster transmission of coronavirus. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, importance of wearing mask. So mask prevents contractions of harmful airborne bacteria and viruses into our systems. And it also prevents us from spreading our own viruses and bacteria into the air if ever we do have any. That's
I
all.
like to agree with the other five panelists. So, wearing a mask is a very important for us, especially in our situation right now. Wearing a mask will help us to prevent from being infected by the COVID-19 virus. It's not just the COVID-19 virus, but as well as the other viruses that will make us ill. I believe in the quotes that saying prevention is better than cure. So wearing a mask will help us or will prevent us from being infected by the viruses around us. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much for the six finalists for your wonderful answers. So I guess that the audience or everyone could hear would say or could identify what is really the importance of wearing mask. And now, for the next question, does wearing a mask make you uncomfortable? May I hear from our finalist number one? Does wearing a mask make you uncomfortable or comfortable?
From my experience, I do have a hard time adjusting wearing a mask due to the reason that it's suffocating and I can hardly breathe. That made myself feel dizzy and caused me to vomit. Yet, as the time goes by, I was able to get comfortable. Well, it's for our own good. We really do need to adjust. That's all.
For me, uh, yes, it is inconvenient, but when out and about in busy public spaces, I hate those who don't wear them far more. I see them as a boorish, selfish, and without any consideration for the health and welfare of their fellow citizens. A mask to me is as much a symbol that wearers have a regard for others and wish them no harm. Thank you.
We all know that wearing masks feel as uncomfortable sometimes because wearing masks can cause a sensation of uncomfortable like shortness of breathing, like and also irritates our skin. And especially the strap can hurt our ears. And in order for us to be comfortable, especially in cloth masks, you should
Based on
wash
my own
your face
experience,
regularly and
wearing
put
face
some
mask makes me
moisturizer,
uncomfortable
especially in
because especially
irritated
when I am
skin.
going out,
That's
every
all.
time I wear face mask and I am inside in the concrete places and there are lots of people around me, it suffocates me. That is why I hate going out.
Me, personally, I don't feel uncomfortable wearing a mask. But for a person that suffers from respiratory illness, it can make their experience with the mask unfavorable. It can hinder their breathing and may cause their illness to act up aggressively.
For me, it is uncomfortable but bearable. As I was saying a while ago, prevention is better than cure. So it is definitely okay to feel uncomfortable for wearing a mask than risking your health for not wearing one. Here in the Philippines, that's what we call tiis ganda. it means it's okay if you are feeling uncomfortable as long as you are beautiful. What I am referring as beautiful is your health. So it's okay to feel uncomfortable for wearing a mask as long as your health is good. So that's all. Thank you.
So thank you so much for your answer. So it shows that majority says that wearing a mask is uncomfortable. Yet as one of the finalists is saying that prevention is better than cure. So it's better to feel uncomfortable than being ill. So it's better to feel uncomfortable than being affected with the virus or experience an illness. So, and here, and to this discussion, we have an audience, and our audience would like to ask questions to our finalists. So let's hear from John Michael Rojo for his point of view or the question that he want to ask to our finalists. John?
Good morning. By the way, my name is John Michael Rojo, a third year student of St. Joseph's Institute of Technology, major in mathematics. Since I already heard the discussion of the panelists and I am impressed with the guest answer, may I ask all of them to answer my question, which is more effective, the surgical mask or the washable mask? Thank you, ma'am.
So I guess all the panelists have heard the question of our audience, John Michael Rojo. So the question is, which is more effective, a surgical mask or a washable mask? So let's hear from our panelist number one to answer.
So I believe surgical mask is more effective than washable mask since it is one that preferable or advisable by the health workers, and we need to consider them due also to my research that the material filtration efficiency of surgical mask is
So
99.9%
for me,
effective,
both are
unlike the washable
effective
mask, which is
at
only
stopping the droplets of
86.4%.
the virus.
That's all.
Members of the health
Thank you.
community wear the surgical mask. I personally like to wear a multi-layered cloth mask. They are reassurable, color to wear, and easier to breathe through. But that just my personal preferences. So thank you.
So for me, the surgical mask is more effective because it fit out properly to our face and they are meant to protect the wearer from contact with droplets and spray that may contain the virus.
So
And also,
surgical masks
surgical
are
mask
more effective
filters
rather than
out
the
the large
washable mask
particles in the
because
air
it will fully
when the
cover
wearer
my
breathes
whole
in.
face
That's all.
and the air outside can hardly in. So, and it can protect me um, catching catching the droplets people generate like sneezing, coughing, and talking because of its type of materials that being used.
For me, surgical masks are more effective. That is because they are made slowly for purpose of countering the possibility of virus entering a person's system. So it made mainly for medical reason. Washable masks are also effective but not effective as the surgical mask.
So for me, I believe that the surgical mask is more effective than the washable mask because um, after using the surgical mask, you just threw it. So you are definitely sure or 100% sure that the viruses on your mask was also thrown in the trash bin. So unlikely to a washable mask. Unlikely to a washable mask, you're not sure if after washing your mask, the viruses on it was really gone. Or worse, the viruses was transferred to other clothes you were washing along with it. So for me, the surgical mask is more effective than the washable mask.
Okay, thank you so much for all the panelists. So I guess the question of the audience was being answered. And so also for me, I prefer to use a surgical mask. So as one of the panelists say that after using it, you just throw it away. So the virus that already in the mask, so it will just throw into the trash bin. So no sign of virus that can affect you. So for me also, I want to use a surgical mask. So I guess that everybody have learned something, and also the audience that could see our videos, that they have learned something about the topic that we are discussing. So once again, I am Angelique Calvo Octavio, a third year mathematics students at St. Joseph Institute of Technology. Moderator for today's discussion.
Jamaila Licanataplasan, major in mathematics at St. Joseph Institute of Technology, the first analyst.
A. Espinola Alcos, a B.Ed student from St. Joseph Institute of Technology, a second finalist.
I am Marake Alabordo, a third-year student, B.Ed, and from St. Joseph Institute of Technology.
So I am Catherine Isdoro, best in mathematics at St. Joseph Institute of Technology, fifth finalist.
And I am Lynette Pagaduan, third year BS Ed Math at St. Joseph Institute of Technology. Thank you.
Go.
My name is John Michael Rojo, a BSed student of St. Joseph Institute of Technology, majoring in mathematics, and act as an audience.
Thank you, and thank you for watching, and bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
And that's end our discussion.